Back on the Suncoast, world-renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright spent years in Wisconsin molding young minds to follow in his footsteps. SNN's Hallie Pilot introduces us to one of his original apprentices, saying he's someone on the Suncoast you should know.
As a kid, I always drew a lot. I drew the front of my father's luggage store and changed it around, design.
As an adult, Sanford Goldman says he still can't think of a good definition of architecture.
Frank Lloyd Wright used to call it the mother of all arts.
Goldman says the road to being an architect was not exactly a smooth one.
I hate to say it, I graduated last in my class, but I always admired Frank Lloyd Wright's work.
An architecture student at the University of Florida, Goldman was accepted to be an apprentice for Wright at Taliesin, but Wright wasn't exactly impressed.
Brought my best work from school that I was just so proud of, and he said, you know, that's not very good, that work. I felt, you know, woo, like, bam, that's it. In his next breath, he says, when you're here, you'll learn about architecture.
In that year and a half, learn was all he did, Goldman going on to design everything from schools to governmental buildings.
But really, my love is a home. In this particular home, I would say 75% me and 25% Wright. Now, and that varies.
He says the concepts may be right, but the rest is Goldman. For him, it's not about the layout or the windows or the ceilings. It's how his prospective clients feel when they stand in one of his creations.
Take them to 2 or 3 houses, and if they say they do like it, then I say, then I can design your house, because it's going to be that same feeling.
The feeling Tony and Michelle Murray get from their own Sanford Goldman house on Siesta Key.
Once you live in a house like this, a house that literally has that concept of bringing the outside in, you don't want to live anywhere else.
At 83 years old, Goldman still creates that feeling, most recently in a home he designed for his daughter.
Her feelings about having her dad design the house for her, and very satisfying.
With someone on the Suncoast you should know, I'm Hallie Pilot.
The program is now called the School of Architecture at Taliesin, where young architects still learn today.